So you want to torture the narcissist. Okay. Here is the best way you can torture a narcissist. That narcissist, there is one simple way to torture the narcissist, to get them to the point where they will be obsessed with you for years on end. For years, they will talk about you, they will dream about you, they will obsess over you. There is one thing you can do to torture the narcissist, to create the worst narcissistic injury for this person. I know I recently started posting about my stories, and like I said, I'm going to be honest about all the stories. I was very dumb, very naive, very young, so I did a lot of stupid things. I even shared a story time where there was red flag from the first sentence of that story till the end, and the story was 10 minutes long, and everybody keeps telling me, oh, you were so dumb, da 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 da. If I'm going to share my story, I'm going to share exactly what happened, even if it makes me look dumb, even if it makes me look stupid, even if it makes me look like the craziest person who didn't see the red flag. I'm going to share that story exactly how it happened, because that's truly the only way I can help other people if I say that this is my goal. It's easy for me to sit here and make myself sound so smart and so, hip to the game and this and that. The truth is, I wasn't until I was. I wasn't until I am. So the start of the story is really, really bad, and I'm going to share a lot more story times with you guys, and you're going to see how stupid I really was during that time. But then we're going to get towards the end where you are going to see what a boss bee I ended up being. How I injured this narcissist so bad to the point where till this day, he's obsessed with me. Till this day, he has his flying monkeys stalking me all over social media, stalking me in person. Till this day, he himself cannot get my name out of his mouth. You cannot go to any of his platforms without seeing my name plastered everywhere. And when they say there's a saying that says, if he talks a lot about his ex, he's not over her. If he's talking shit about his ex, he's not over her. That saying is 10,000% true. Let me tell you something about men. Again, narcissism can go both ways. It can go with men and women. We have male narcissists, we have female narcissists. We have mothers who are narcissistic. We have sisters who are narcissistic, just like we have fathers who are narcissistic. And then you have your partners who are narcissistic, okay? So every time I talk about narcissism, just always please remember that it can go both ways. I'm a female, so I'm giving the female's perspective, all right? One thing about men, if a man is not proud of a woman, or if he doesn't like her, or whatever, long story short, if that man breaks up with that woman, or let's say she breaks up with him, he's happy. He wipes his hands, he moves on to the next one. You will never hear him say one word about that woman, especially if he wasn't proud of her, or proud of her, or doesn't like her, or is happy that the relationship is over. But what a man does when he's obsessed with a woman, he never ever stops talking about her. He's talking about her to the new girlfriend. He's talking about her to the ex-girlfriend. He's talking about her to whoever will listen. And one thing they do is they'll use that ex that got away in two ways. One way is if they meet someone that they don't like, they're going to praise the ex. Everything they talk about is about this ex, and they're gonna say, oh, my ex was this, she was popular, she was famous, she was beautiful, she was skinny, she was thick, she was that. That's if they're with a woman that they don't really care about. So they say those things to punish her, to make themselves feel better. Okay? If they are with a woman that they are trying to impress, a woman that they're trying to what's the word I'm trying to say? They're trying to court this woman. Maybe she hasn't completely fallen for them. They'll say a lot of negative things about the ex, trying to make this woman feel like she's better than. right? Oh, she was so rude, but you're not rude. Oh, she was so arrogant, but look at you, you're so humble. Oh, my ex was so fat, but look at you, you're in shape, you're nice, you're beautiful. My ex was so skinny. I like thick girls. So they'll use that ex in two ways. But regardless of what's happening, they are going to keep talking about that ex. So the one of the best ways that you can injure a narcissist, you're not ready for this. I don't think you're ready. I don't think you're ready. You want to get this person obsessed with you. You want to be the girl that got away. You want to be the guy that got away. You want to be forever a scarlet letter in this person's mind or on their chest. The best way to torture a narcissist is to leave them, move on, block them, and do better. I'm telling you, the greatest injury. Because here's the thing with narcissists. Their game is to love bomb, devalue, discard, move on to the next. Love bomb, devalue, discard, and move on to the next. When they're love bombing you, you're at your best. You're beautiful, you're shiny, you're powerful, you're resilient, you're everything. That's what they want. They love the best of the best. I'll always say that here on my channel. They love the best of the best because the narcissist likes to make you think that you're less than, you're not beautiful, you're not. They love the best of the best. That's why they came to you. But by the time they discard you, you are nothing like you were before. You are nothing like you were before. They see it, you see it, they believe it, even though it might not be true, but that's what they believe. And so by the time they get to the devaluation stage, you are a shell of yourself. You're not that person that they fell for. So when they devalue you and discard you, you are at your worst, your lowest, your self-esteem, your self-confidence, everything is down the gutter. That's where they want to leave you. And they are the one who is allowed to do the discard. The worst way to hurt a narcissist is to reverse discard them. This is really, really hard to do. I'm not going to lie to you. It's really, really hard because, again, at that moment, you are at your worst. You're not as strong as you should be. You're not as smart as you should be. You don't feel as beautiful as you should. So at this point, you are weak. You feel weak. So it takes everything. It takes having a village. It takes listening to the right people. It takes really, really listening to the right people to plan your escape and leave. If you leave a narcissist, you will create the biggest injury for them. And if you don't just leave, you leave and go completely no contact. If you have children with them, go low contact. Only talk about the children. And then on top of that, do better. Oh my goodness. Start looking pretty again. Start doing your hair, doing your makeup, hit the gym, start being happy with your friends and family. I'm not saying fake it. I'm saying really, really live it, right? Be it. Live it. Be happy. Be beautiful again. Be the person that you were when you attracted them. That is a big injury for them because for some reason your success and your well-being is an insult to them. When I tell you I discarded mine, left, got better, looked better, became successful, even more successful, bought multiple properties, bought my dream car, bought my dream home, started to post my content again. He hacked my accounts. I got my accounts back. I became even more popular than I was when everything started. That hurt him, and he made it his goal to ruin my career. He has made multiple just defamatory videos about me, and he's obsessed Come back for more.